Howdy. Welcome back to another video. Today, well, I realized I forgot a fuel line. Anyway, we're gonna see if this thing will run. And then drive it half a mile home. Oh yeah, I might have forgot to mention that it hasn't run in like 15 years. I never seen it run. This is kind of cheating. I do know a little bit about it. I know the motor's not seized. But I do know the reason that it was parked supposedly is because the flex plate doesn't have any teeth left on it. I'm on a farm. Anyway, let's just dig in and show you guys what we got here. Let's get to it. So this is a 1976 Ford F-250 Ranger XLT. I know it's a Ranger because, well, I think right here there used to be a badge that said Ranger. It still is the XLT variety. We've got the factory wind vent for the top of the tire for performance. Overall, I've seen worse shaped trucks. It's a really pretty color. It's Mecha Gold. It's a 1 year only color for 1976. Tailgate, well, it's bent worse than, I don't know what. It's pretty bad. I don't know what the heck happened here, but this is, this is a farm truck. I remember that, guys. This is not perfect by any means. That tire might got a little wind left in it. I don't know. Nope, that one's flat. Wow. The paint's just like melting off. Weird. Yeah, it's in pretty rough shape. But I think it'd make an awesome going to the drive-in rig. Hear me out. Yep, or camping. Either or. It's a 4-wheel drive unit. It's got a 360 2-barrel, C6 automatic transmission. It's got a Dana 60 with 410 rear gears and a limited slip, according to the tag. Or track lock, or posi traction, or one of those things. That is the original paint you're looking at. Two-tone Mecha Gold Wimbledon white, according to the tag. It's probably a pretty rare little truck. Long bed, of course. Anyway, I guess I better get to going on this if I'm ever gonna get anything done. So let's pop the hood once and see what we got under there. The hood doesn't like to come up on the first shot. It's also broken in 957 different ways. Yep. Oh, yep, that was it. That was the one. It's the worst looking egg cleaner I've ever seen. Check this out. Holy cow. I think there was water in there for a long time. I think that hood leaks. Shoot. Anyway, let's get you guys a close look in here. I robbed the distributor cap off of it a while ago, so that's why it looks like that. Someone took the power steering belt off of it at some point. It's kind of interesting. What do we got going on over there? That's what I want to know. 2 starter solenoids. Snake skin. I'm gonna guess the carburetor doesn't move. Yeah, I remember that from last time. No bueno. So it's got an electric choke. It's been converted to manual. I forgot battery cables and the fuel line. A couple things I got done at home yet. So I'm running home. I'll come back probably for a while. Came back home. Got like 97.5 feet of 1/4-inch fuel lining because that's only size I really had, and any kind of length. One good battery cable, and of course a Baja Blast because it's hotter than Satan's butt crack out here, and I ain't kidding you. It's pretty good. Sometimes you just sit on your broken four-wheeler, Baja Blast, ponder your life decisions. Yep. Okay, I'm back with battery, various wires and stuff. So I'm gonna undo all of this wiring mess and see if the motor will spin over with the starter, because if it won't spin over with the starter's not good, then there's no reason me continuing this adventure. So I'm just gonna hope one of those two starter solenoids work. So we'll just go from there. Let you guys know what happens. If we can get it to spin over, then we can move on to everything else. Of the two solenoids to choose from, this one definitely looked a lot better. So we're gonna hook everything up to that one and then go from there. I don't know if you can see or not, but that starter cable looks really bad. We're gonna try and use it, but more than likely I'm gonna have to take it off and put another one on there. I went ahead and added an extra ground wire to the solenoid. Not that I don't think it's gonna work, but I don't think it's gonna work. All right, electrical fires. Praise the Lord. So hooked it all up to that solenoid. Nothing really happened except my button and wires, all that got really, really hot all of a sudden when I pushed the button. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna try and replace that. Wish me luck. So underneath the truck here, checking out the flex plate. I mean, teeth are worn, but I don't see why that wouldn't work. They don't look awesome, but they also are still there for sure. So I don't know. I got the cable off the starter. I gotta go track down another starter cable now. So I'm trying to find a starter solenoid and or starter cable. I managed to find an old pair of jumper cables, but I have not given up my search. There's one more place here that I'm going to check. Because this thing at one point ran as well. Where are this? The other side probably. Pretty cool dump truck here. Flatbed. Out one end. In the other. Squeeze. All kinds of cool stuff if you look in here long enough. Lots of moving things too. Anyway. There it is. You know what? That doesn't even look half bad. I think we're gonna rob it. All it really wants the cable. I guarantee the solenoid doesn't work, but we can take the cable. It'll be pretty easy to steal. So let's go ahead and rob it, and I'll get back with you when I get it off. This is a 361 FT, I believe. 2-barrel. Just got this off. I don't know if you can see if the camera will focus or not. Come on, get in there. Anyway, this is a C5TE Fimoco starter cable wire. This is the original unit. It says C5TE. It's the original cable the truck came with, which is insane. And I broke some of the shielding trying to get it off, and it's still nice and copper underneath instead of gray like the one I have on the yellow truck over here. So that is insane though. Crazy. I'll put it on. Hopefully it works. Just went to pull the dipstick, and the dipstick is a piece of wire. There's oil on it though. See, it is a literal piece of wire. It's hilarious. Okay. I kind of already tried it, but it does sound terrible. Okay, now what? Oh, probably ought to have that on there, don't you think? It does spin over. Now we need distributor and carburetor. So, all right, this is so dumb. I'll come back later, guys. Peace out. Back from the vet and lunch. All right, head back up there, work on the truck some more. Gonna grab a spark plug wrench. Help me remember here. Spark plug wrench, and I want a fuel pump. I don't know if the other one's gonna work or not. Hope so, but better be safe than sorry. I'm also gonna grab a weed eater, so. Anyway, get that and I'll meet you back up there at the farm. It's also raining now, so that's great. I just love the rain. So nice. Alright, it's time to move on to ignition. Gotta pop this old distributor out and then go ahead and put my HEI one in. And just go from there. Just got the new distributor in, or new distributor in and plug wires. Somehow managed to get it right on compression stroke of cylinder number 1 without even trying, so that was nice. Hopefully it's somewhat set in time. I just kind of guessed. I don't think it'll be 180 degrees off, but hopefully it's enough timing to run good enough to start with, and we can, I brought the timing light so we can time it in. There's no real degree marks on the flywheel or the harmonic balancer, so anyway, we'll just play it by ear once we get there. Next I'm going to go ahead and throw a different carburetor on, see about this fuel line with the fuel pump, and pull, get the one off the tank, and then run my extra to a auxiliary jug in the passenger seat or something. So hopefully the fuel pump works. Anyway, I'm excited. We're really making progress. So we got a distributor, we got a carburetor. It actually made a couple little popping noises when I bumped it. However, I pulled a couple spark plugs, and they're the worst spark plugs I've ever seen. They're so bad. So either I go home and get some, the ones that are out of the 352, or try and wire wheel all these if I can find a wire brush or something. But actually I ended up bringing one spark plug, so there it is. You can see that one is far superior. Turns out the wire from my little switch thing, that thing, well, that does not work. So I ran another wire to the coil, and sure enough, it has spark now again. So I'm gonna set the camera up, and we're gonna just a little bit of gas from the carburetor, so hopefully we'll get it to do a little more than what I did last time. So. It's making noise. I'm guessing the spark plugs are really bad. I probably should take them all out and clean them. That's what I'll do. But I can hear it making noise out the exhaust. Let me see if I can get you guys set up out there. Well guys, it just ran for like 5 seconds on its own. I gotta hook up an auxiliary fuel supply to the fuel pump and see if we can't get fuel to the carburetor so it can idle, or so we can even see if it'll idle or anything else. So there's a dead spot in the flex plate, so I keep having to turn over that spot when I get there. Anyway, it's a work in progress. We're getting there. Well, I've been fighting this fuel line for about an hour now. I'm trying not to get anything, and most of the fuel lines on the farm here are pretty broken and dry rotted. I found one that's pretty close, and then it started leaking on me. So anyway, we'll find something else here. I'll let you know what I find. Yes, let's go. Heck yeah, brother. It's probably running on like 2 cylinders, but holy smoke. There's gas. Just rebuild the carburetor real quick. Stuck needle in the seat apparently. I don't see any other fuel leaks. Make sure our pickup's down there good. Let's try that one more time. You guys can watch this time. F-250 power, baby. It'll come back around, hopefully. I mean, there's oil in there, so see if it'll take gear. I think it did. It moved a little bit. I need to get a throttle linkage hooked up. Oh, lifters are quieting up. Look at that. One more cylinder to come back around. Look at how smooth it's running too. I mean, it's barely moving at all. That could be a water pump we're hearing too. Try and get that one cylinder back. There we go, we got one there. Hear that? That sounds about right now. I think we got all 8. Heck yeah, let's go. Woo! Let's get some water in it, pick all this junk up, and see if we can get it to move. I guess gotta hook up a throttle linkage too. Let's do it. Well, I think that success calls for a Mountain Dew break. Then we'll go grab some water, dump it in the radiator, hook up a throttle linkage, make sure we got some return springs. I don't know if I should try to hook up some kind of ignition kill switch inside or not. Or if we just, you know, we're going to be driving in a field. So if it worst case scenario, if we have to stop it somehow, we just run it into a ditch, I think would be our ultimate goal. I jump out, you know, pull the ignition wire. Anyway, let's have a Mountain Dew about it. Yep, because I brought one just for this case. I would put the tailgate down and drink it back there, but, well, tailgate doesn't exactly go down. At least last time I checked. We'll give it one more good shot. Nope. Come on now. Don't be that way. I did check the transmission. It's like 97 quarts overfill, so we're good there. Okay, I think that throttle linkage will work. It'll just not work if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? It'll just not go anywhere. Then I'll put more zip ties on it, okay? All we gotta do is make it to the field over to my house. That's all we gotta do. After I get done mowing tonight. That's the goal. So I'm gonna go grab some antifreeze / water and fill up this completely empty tank and hope that it, I don't know. Guess we'll just go from there. We also need to try and get some air in the tires too. Got air in 3 out of the 4 tires, and then one of the tires, well, the little air compressor thing kind of quit on me, so 3 out of 4 is good enough, right? Need some more water. I did it, guys. We still have like a flat tire for sure. Speedometer works. I'm gonna turn around the hayfield out there. Come on now, big muscles. No power steering. It died. I cannot believe that, guys. It just moved. That's insane. Can't really do that, guys. I gotta get some air in that tire, though. Let me pull the ignition wire thing so it doesn't start catching on fire or something. Did you try the brakes?
Okay, just go to the floor.
Well guys, made it home to the field. My phone died, so I kind of didn't get any footage of it, but made it home, no problems at all. Didn't break down once, which it's only like, you know, half a mile, so it really wasn't that long to go. But anyway, it did great. No power steering is very hard. Very hard. That would have been reason enough for me to park this, but it was definitely parked because the flex plate has a big span of missing teeth where it won't, you know, spin the engine. So it needs a lot of work for sure. Pretty much nothing electronic works, so I got a lot of work to do on the bug, a lot of other things, you know, to do. So this thing will be sitting here for a while probably, but we'll get to it eventually and get it running, driving, put it on the road. Hey, a couple car shows, go a couple drive-ins maybe, go camping. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. There's a couple more cars up at the farm I'm sure we could tinker around with and get up and running if we want to. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time on It'll Run.